Tonight is chunky spaghetti night. My girls wanted spaghetti, so that's what we're having. My first video. As you can see, we have the ground beef, we have corn on the cob, I cut up onion and green pepper, and of course we're gonna use Prego. My daughter has been telling me she had the taste for spaghetti. With my chunky spaghetti, I do use sausages, so I'm gonna put some sausages in the oven. I'm gonna cut the corn into smaller pieces. I normally rinse the corn off, and you know it has all of those little strings, so I'll pull those off as well. I lightly seasoned my ground beef, and now I'm going to add half of my onion and pepper. I only do this because I feel when I drain my meat that I also drain my seasoning. So I am stirring, trying to get the seasonings and everything mixed in together. I have my heat on medium. I've also placed the corn in the water. The water is hot, but it's not boiling yet. Now it's boiling, as you can see. So I'm going to take my sausage out. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place the sausages inside of the meat, and I'm going to cut them up into chunks. I'm sure everyone knows that spaghetti is one of those meals that doesn't take long to cook when you're coming home from a long days of work and you just want to try to get something hurry up, get something done in a hurry and get it done quick and fast. So as you can see, I'm cutting the sausages up into chunks, big chunks. My family they're chunky people. They like to eat in chunks, so I'm not going to cut them up too small. I did not let the sausage cook too long because the sausages are going to simmer in my meat once I add the sauce. At this point, I have drained the ground beef, so I'm going to go ahead and add the other set of vegetables that I had left over, the onion and the peppers, the green peppers. I'm going to also lightly season the meat a second time. Just a little salt, pepper, and some other spices that I use on a regular basis. Pretty much you can use whatever you want, you know. That's basically to your liking. I also add a bit of some crushed pepper as well. I like my spaghetti to have a little kick to it. As you can see, just pepper, crushed pepper, and again, just regular spices. I also added some Italian flakes as well. This really gives anything you use this on, it really gives it a good taste. So I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit. I had it down on a lower level only because I didn't want my beef to burn. So now I'm going to turn it up a little bit as I stir the seasonings in, try to get everything mixed up, get it all in there. Those are some really huge chunks of sausage. Okay, and as you can see, I have Prego. I'm gonna add that. And I normally use 2 jars. I always seem to use 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. The size of meat that I had was a little over a pound. So here you're gonna see me using 2 jars of Prego. My corn, I did drain some of the water from the corn as it cooked down a bit. There I go. I'm adding that second jar. Some people like to add sugar to their spaghetti. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I added butter to the corn. It's starting to boil. And I'm also adding those Italian flakes to my corn as well. I also added salt and pepper. You don't see it there, but I did add that in the beginning while the water was boiling. So I have salt, pepper, Italian flakes, and butter in my corn. Alright, so my meat now is simmering. I did have a lid over this, so as you can see the juices, you can kind of tell that the sausages has cooked in. Okay, so my family loves buttered toasted rolls, so I'm gonna place the rolls in the oven. The noodles are cooking as well, so we're almost at the end. The meat is simmering. You can see those big chunks of sausages, the peppers, onions, and it also has mushrooms, and I try to disguise the tomatoes. So we're finally at the final presentation. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I can't wait to see you guys again on my next video. Bye!